Allie, I got another question for you.
Yeah.
It's past
So,
12 o'clock. You got it.
so, so if somebody was living in their house, right, and they locked all their doors and windows,
Uh-huh.
and then somebody smashed the window open
Uh-huh.
and robbed them,
Uh-huh.
would you then be like, God damn, you was stupid for not putting bars on your window?
No, I'm gonna tell you straight up. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that at all. I wouldn't do that at all. No, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not gonna come up here and lie. I may say something that you guys might not agree with, but I'm not gonna lie on here. No, I would be like, damn, that's fucked up. Like I said
But,
earlier, that's
but
fucked up.
that's what I'm saying. Like in this particular situation, this is how I look at it. It's not a situation where like he was doing normal behavior. Well, he tried to pay. He tried to pay her for her services.
That ain't
He
normal.
did all the right things, and then she robs him, and then you like, well, damn, you should have put bars on the window because he locked the door. He locked his windows, and she smashed through the house with a goddamn car. And you
First of
like,
all,
God damn,
ain't nothing
you
normal.
like, God damn, you should have used better bricks.
First of all, we got to stop normalizing
For
that
sure.
paying for puss is normal. It should not be normal. That should not be something you do. But
You
if you do it to each his own. If you do it, you do it. I'm not the fucking Mother Teresa myself.
Vincent, it's a
But
metaphor.
yeah,
Watch this, Hank. Hank,
but
watch this.
you
Watch
know,
this, Hank.
at the end of the day, you're
Oh, I'm
right.
sorry.
You're good. You're right. Like at the end of the day, he did do a transaction and the transaction ended up flipping. But unfortunately, that's what happens in these streets. That's what happens when you move, when these things happen. This is the type of environment you are exposed to. We can't like, and it's wrong. It's wrong. It shouldn't, right? It's at the end of the day, it's wrong. But this is the environment you are exposed to when you pay for shit like this. You can't tell me you're gonna pay for something like this and it's all nobody gets found out. It happens to everybody that does this.
Wait,
I
so
don't think,
paying
I don't think
paying
we
for
did
it,
it.
paying for it is
Anybody who
wrong?
wants to tell a prostitute their secrets, they don't lost their damn mind. But watch this, Hank. Watch how I lay this on the table. Nobody talks about a front load when a court decide to charge a child as an adult.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
No,
they
no,
do.
no, no, no. I'm saying once they get where that person has did a certain crime and that court want to charge that person. Reason why I say this, I'm not saying the people on the outside. I'm saying that the science that y'all keep putting laying on the table, that the courts don't even consider that when they want to charge a child as a adult. When a child does a crime, that they contributed to that child mind must have been as an adult.
Well,
So
no,
we
no,
fight
they
against it. I know I fight against it, but I'm just saying is the court don't take that science.
no, they do, OG. They definitely do that. That's usually the main defense in most cases with defense attorneys in those situations.
Mhm.
I almost guarantee you that the situation with Carmelo Anthony, they're probably going to use that as a defense.
Well,
So
what about the 12-year-old? What about the 12-year-old guy who picked up the young girl and did a wrestling move on her, and they charged him as an adult?
Well,
So
so
I
but
mean, cases after case after case after case.
so that depends on the state. So every state is going to approach that
I,
differently.
no,
I'm
no,
pretty sure they're gonna have a hearing and they're gonna have a person professional come in there and declare that this person is not front lobe, is not developed, and all that and all that. But I'm just saying is the court to go see that and say, hey, no, that child did a heinous crime,
Mhm.
should have known better,
Mhm.
and we go charge him as an adult.
no. It
That's
ain't
if
even.
the crime is
It ain't,
heinous enough.
it ain't
Yeah,
even
Right.
that. OG, you have never like we've seen kids that got charged as minors, even if they committed crimes. Here's what OG should have said. You ain't never seen an 18-year-old go and commit a crime, regardless of the crime. And they said, man, you know his prefrontal cortex ain't fully developed. Man, we should give him
Yeah,
a lighter sentence. You ain't never seen that.
that makes more sense.
yeah,
Well,
18 for
thank you
sure.
for picking. Wait a minute, thank you for picking back though, sweetie. You having my back, but you know where I was going with this,
Yeah,
right?
I know. Yeah,
You
No,
know
we
where I was
catch your
going.
drift. Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say it. Um, Look, the girl wasn't that smart. I mean, she did what she did, but she wasn't that smart. She had some leaks in the whole plan. And that's why I just can't believe that there was anybody by now you got the ambulance chaser, the lawyer she got. He been kicked around the United States for the last 6 months anyway. So he's nothing but an ambulance chaser. And so what I'm saying is, I don't look as far as this case doing anything but embarrassing and then getting us to talk about another black man who put himself in a situation, because you got to understand, he put himself in this situation too, regardless of what his lifestyle. He could have took his ass to Amsterdam, you know what I mean? And now we wouldn't even be talking about this shit. But he didn't. He looked at something in the gym, and believe it or not, this is why I don't let my daughters go to the gym, because what they wearing in the gym, hell, they wearing at Magic City. So, I mean, you could clothes so tight, you damn near can see their social security number. So this is why I don't let my daughter go to the gym, because it ain't nothing but a meat package place. You know what I mean? So these people, like OnlyFans people, they do go. That's why they go to the gym, so they can get customers.
I feel like they get customers anywhere, no matter where they at.
Yeah, but
it's easier to do it at a gym than
it's very easy.
Company.
Easier to do it at a gym than a club.
No, like,
well, think about it. The club.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Well, no, the fitness industry is extremely hypersexual. I would say is almost more sexual than the club, honestly. Like there's a lot of
you seen some of the exercise they do up in there?
Well, no, just
wait, what happens what club are we talking about? Because I'm thinking about the gym.
I'm talking about the gym.
I'm talking about
that's what I'm talking about. Like
so,
I'm just making sure I'm not, because I'm talking about like.
Well, no. So if you're the gym and the fitness industry is two different things, right? Some people go to the gym, and then there's people that's in the fitness industry that goes to the gym. If you're in the fitness industry, you're exposed to some really wild and kinky shit. Like it's mind blowing. Because you go to the gym? Because you're in the fitness industry.
I'm just confused. Like, what happens in the fucking fitness industry? I thought you just go to the gym and work out.
Hold on,
legs open, arms spread apart. Bring them together. While your legs open. Up in the air. You know what I mean? Bend over. Twerking in slow motion. So I mean, it's a strip club.
That's a perception.
I did bodybuilding I competed in bodybuilding for like 5 years, and just being exposed to what was going on behind the scenes is something that you won't expect if you're just going to the gym. Like,
but does that happen in the gym? Just in the gym, everyday gym, you go to the workout?
We're talking about like we're not talking about like the. Yeah, we're talking about this is a code word for something else, because I'm lost.
No, the literal gym.
The YMCA, Planet Fitness.
That's where a lot of people meet each other at the gym. If
I don't meet nobody, I'd be so locked in with my headphones and the deadlifting and squats and shit. I didn't know.
Yeah, you locked in with your headphones. They locked in with the eyes. So you got more things going on.